is Jones C. Edwards Stadium in Huntington, West Virginia. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Appalachian State Mountaineers and the Marshall Thundering Herd. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, the Mountaineers head coach told me pregame, they are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation, and now they've got to prove that they can be even better. He said, I felt like that was our most complete game of the season, but we've got more to give. We'll see how they get off to a quick start today to prove that to the nation. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Compton. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Mountaineers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught in the backfield, it's Compton. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Out wide left, it's Need. Let's talk about App State. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good. You can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer pool.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback changing the play. Left side, it's Need. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Guys, let's chat about App State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Oh, pressure's coming. He'll pull it down. Turning it on. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
These third downs, man, they're critical down in distances. When you have mobile quarterbacks, it's just so great to know that, one, they can get it throwing it for your offense, but two, if it's not there, they can take off and scramble and generate big plays as well. This guy now, because of his athleticism, he's got the offense knocking on the door inside the opponent's 10-yard line.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
It's complete. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up the fear.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Compton. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he's coming out of and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fresh set of downs going up top. Timing's good. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays. And when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble and recovery? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
The ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. From the gun, finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you...
And the sack all the way back at the 5. Marshall will be forced to punt. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. Trying to take it back. There he goes. Open it up. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
2nd down to the air. Slings it. Snags it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Mountaineers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And that one is picked up in the end zone. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. They're all over it. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. There's a little room there. He's at the 50. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Herd! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Lets it fly. Out wide right, it's Galloway. Wide open spaces. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Mountaineers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Extending the play. Working the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the fourth play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Right side, it's Compton. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Under pressure. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
Here we go. Ready.
Motion from the wideout. From the gun, running back on the move. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Punt is in the air. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. The run inside. It's Compton. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with second and 4. It's Need. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They've got a first and 10 at the 34. Press center downs going to the air. Look out! They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
How about the aggressive play call? Love aggressiveness. Bringing the free safety down. Blitzing them, you could tell, completely disrupted the offense. They didn't know how to handle it. Free safety chases the QB, gets him on.
Makes the grab in their space. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Mountaineers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll take this lead to the a 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking to throw for it. Moving out to the right. He'll try to do it himself. Breaks. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Man, and he's hurt because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. You got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Motion from the back. Drops back on first down. He gave him time to react, and he almost pulled off the interception. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Rushes on. Going to try to get it himself. Got room at the 35. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Can't get him to the ground. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup. Offense gets set for second down. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Line getting set on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Picked off to stop the threat.
And this linebacker is all over the field in run support. When they throw the football, though, man, does he have great vision, and he breaks on the football. Look at him using the hands. He had 2 a week ago. Throw in another today. That's a season for a linebacker most of the time. Great 2-game stretch for this LB.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll need a bunch on second down. Might as well run him again. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup. Not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. Drives inside. Sees some running room. Oh, he's got some space. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. At time, as both teams head into the locker room, we're looking forward to a terrific second half. But before that, let's check in with Kevin Cotton. from a couple of yards deep. He'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
I caught up with the Thundering Herd head coach at the half. He said this team is going to take this opening kickoff for the second half and get some momentum, something they've been struggling with because of those early turnovers. He said if we can just hang on to the ball, we can continue to make some noise. And it all starts now. I'll keep you posted on how things are going here on the sidelines after this. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to get behind the defense. Upstairs he's got it. Shakes him in, and he might take off. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Finds his man. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Left side is Beebe. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for him next.
Hand it to the back. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he puts through the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown, snags it and he's open. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Second down, gonna throw it. He's gonna take off. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the second and short. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Out wide left, it's Need. Top midfield, he's got room. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Mountaineers will line it up on first and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a second and 1.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get concerned, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
Run in the red zone. It's Compton. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Second down, going to throw it. Buying time to his right. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's second and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a third and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row?
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Marshall will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Looks it in. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Appalachian State comes out on the field to get the drive started. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Fresh set of downs going up top. And the ball's out there after it. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls down.
Changing the routes with his receiver. Second down to the air. He's got it. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm. And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring that.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
They've been outstanding on third down all day long, and they could use one here on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll send out the kicker here. extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just knowing.
He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Marshall will be forced to punt. Not a lot of room to field this one. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
Caught in the backfield, it's Need. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Rolls right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Trying to slip through and pick it up. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. The Mountaineers will go for it on 4th down. Needs it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Inside the 25. They'll snap it from the 24. First down. Hits inside. It's Compton. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more, especially in the middle.
And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Grab behind the line. It's Need. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Running behind that left side. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself what.
He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made. Wants to throw one first. A shot toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to go up top on second down. Going back to the well, another deep ball.